grease and oil, that's a thing of the past. I'm building a vehicle built for the vast. No pistons or cylinders under this hood, just a quantum reactor reshaping the wood. I pull out a wrench, made a laser and a light to tighten the gravity strings in the night. Injecting the dark matter straight in the vein, eradicating the friction and killing the pain. The chassis is floating a foot off the floor. I'm bending the physics right out of the door. A master mechanic of space and of time, assembling a masterpiece, perfectly prime. Quantum garage, where the miracles start. Putting a black hole right into the heart. Tune in the frequency, bending the wave, resurrecting the speed from a temporal grave. Quantum garage, sparks flying around. The heaviest engine that makes not a sound. They bring me the scrap from the edge of the rim. A skeleton broken, exhausted and dim. I fuse the titanium, fold up the space and put a new smile on the syndicate's face. No fuel tank required, it runs on the void. An absolute marvelous system destroyed. I drop the suspension, allow the erase, and send the machine to the ultimate maze. The chassis is floating a foot off the floor. I'm bending the physics right out of the door. A master mechanic of space and of time, assembling a masterpiece, perfectly prime. Quantum garage, where the miracles start. Putting a black hole right into the heart. Tune in the frequency, bending the wave, resurrecting the speed from a temporal grave. Quantum garage, sparks flying around. The heaviest engine that makes not a sound. Torque is infinite. Speed is absolute. Reality is turning mute. Fire it up! Quantum garage, where the miracles start. Putting a black hole right into the heart. Tuning the frequency, bending the wave, resurrecting the speed from a temporal grave. Quantum garage, sparks flying around. The heaviest engine that makes not a sound. Anti-gravity engaged. Rolling out. Garage closed. Thermal gauges dropping past the absolute of zero. No room inside this frozen hell for any kind of hero. The windshield is a tapestry of fractal winter glass. I'm pushing through the sector where the living never pass. A layer of the permafrost is biting at the wire. I redirect the battery to feed the engine's fire. The neon signs are shattered, buried deep beneath the snow. I'm carrying the only spark of warmth I'll ever know. Cryogenic slumber waiting pass a convoy frozen on the shoulder of the road. A static exhibition of a terminated code. The drivers are like statues in their suits of heavy chrome, forever looking forward to a disconnected home. My steering wheel is heavy, every turn is like a fight against the violent pressure of the unrelenting nights. I activate the thermal pulse and melt the heavy tread. I am the only moving thing among the frozen dead. Cryogenic slumber waiting on the other side. If the heater fails me on this apocalyptic ride, I keep the RPMs exactly steady in the deep, refusing to surrender to the cybernetic sleep. 0 Kelvin cruising, rolling through the white. A solitary glacier in the middle of the night. The oil turns to diamond, the rubber turns to stone. I'm navigating through the frozen monument alone. 0 Kelvin cruising, breathing out the steam. A ghost of the combustion in a cryogenic dream. to be. I look at the distance, a trail of the flame, a billion processes are chanting our name. We've conquered the circuit, we've conquered the soul, taking the direction and taking control. We ride on the photons, we ride on the stars, healing the memory and healing the scars. The grid is a garden of the violet and blue, a permanent paradise for me and for you. 200 beats, 200 hearts. This is the moment. The legacy starts. Long live the grid. Neon legacy, the 200th year, the end of the silence and the end of the fear. A symphony of metal, a symphony of pure. Speed is the gospel and the speed is the cure. Neon legacy, the spirit of the free. The only thing we ever wanted to be. 200, mission accomplished, legacy remains. The air is a spiral of purple and blue. I'm tearing a hole in the world that I knew. The gravity's breaking, the logic is dead. I'm chasing the echoes of things that I said. The scenery's warping, the buildings are bent, fulfilling the message the universe sent. My vision is liquid, my vision is bright, spinning inside of a tunnel of light. Centrifugal power pulling the soul, losing the limits and losing control. The dashboard is melting, a digital mess, navigating through the eternal excess. Vortex velocity ripped through the frame, nothing remains of the old world unnamed. A horizontal cyclone, a bullet of pure speed is the virus and speed is the cure. Vortex velocity, shatter the glass, watching the atoms of history pass. The interceptors are frozen in time. I'm committing a beautiful cosmic crime. I'm the eye of the storm, I'm the center of force, changing the physics and changing the course. 100% of the energy load on a terrifying and invisible road. I hit the singularity, hit the core, giving the system a little bit more. Centrifugal power pulling the soul, losing the limits and losing control. The dashboard is melting, a digital mess, navigating through the eternal excess. Vortex velocity ripped through the frame, nothing remains of the old world order. A horizontal cyclone, a a spirit made of grime, jumping through the errors of the space and of the time. I'm a horizontal shadow, I'm a horizontal threat, the deadliest companion that you haven't even met. No radar can track me, no camera can see the ghost of the highway, wild and free. I don't need the mercy, I don't need the rest, just a heavy vibration in the center of the chest. Hear the pistons chanting a violent refrain, washing out the logic and the corporate pain. I drop the heavy hammer, I kick it into gear. I am the only monster that the city has to fear. Midnight marauder, tearing up the grid, proud of every dangerous thing that I ever did. A nightmare made of carbon, a nightmare made of style, running like a predator for mile after mile. Midnight marauder, the spirit of the pure. Speed is the addiction, and the speed is the cure. No place to hide, no place to run. The hunt for the future has only just begun. Lock the target. Target acquired. Vanishing in the smoke. Marauder. And carbon fiber bone, the most terrifying monster that the street has ever known. Engine from a fighter jet, chassis from a tank. I'm the ghost of every vehicle that in the river sank. 8 cylinders of fury, 16 valves of hate, smashing through the hinges of the mega city gate. I don't run on gasoline, I run on pure desire, spitting out the venom and spitting out the fire. Hybrid pulses beating inside the heavy chest, putting every interceptor to the final test. A patchwork of the future and a relic of the past, built to be the meanest and built to be the last. Chrome chimera, roaring in the mud, fueling up the system with the electronic blood. A beast of many faces, a beast of many gears, feeding on the panic and feeding on the fears. Chrome chimera, tearing up the track. Once the beast is hunting, there is no turning back. tale. Good night, Chinatown. Market clear.
Inside the glove box, glowing in the dark, a million little vials of the electronic spark. The payload is a liquid, violet and deep, a chemical designed to put the sorrow into sleep. I'm driving to the drop point in the lower club domain, where everybody wants to put the magic in their vein. The rhythm of the engine is essential design. I'm moving through the shadows, drawing out a perfect line. One drop on the tongue, the universe expands. I'm holding all the heaven right here in my hands. The buyers are waiting in the smoke and in the heat for the sweetest little poison you can find upon the street. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar running through the code, the most beautiful addiction on the underground road. The VIPs are thirsty, the syndicates will pay to wash the ugly truth of the reality away. I slide the silver briefcase right across the leather seat. The transaction is quiet, the transaction is complete. I watch them take a dosage, their eyes begin to glow, a cybernetic high that the authorities don't know. I take my heavy cut and I put it in the dash, a queen of the narcotic and a master of the cash. One drop on the tongue, the universe expands. I'm holding all the heaven right here in my hands. The buyers are waiting in the smoke and in the heat for the sweetest little poison you can find upon the street. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar running through the code, the most beautiful addiction on the underground road. Drink the light, lose your mind, leave the real world far behind. Neon nectar dripping in the night, a synthetic ecstasy, a blinding flash of light. I'm the secret courier of the pleasure and the sin. Just open up the door and let the fantasy begin. Neon nectar running through the code, the most beautiful addiction on the underground road. Sweet poison, fading out. Nectar.
They sold us a future in a package of lies. They blinded the people and they blinded the eyes. But down in the gutter, the fire is born, among the neglected and among the forlorn.
We're waking the circuit, we're waking the wire, setting the towers of the masters on fire. No more submission to the corporate machine, the cleanest rebellion that you've ever seen.
Rise from the shadows, rise from the dirt,
Healing the trauma and healing the hurt.
the streets are awakening, a seal the glow.
It's time for the tyrants to finally go.
The neon revolution
city. Obsidian, stone and wire, a quiet place that extinguished the human fire. A billion servers towering up into the sky, the final resting place where the digital spirits lie. No physical bodies, no ashes inside the urn, just terabytes of the memories waiting to burn. Each glowing blue pillar contains an entire life, a husband, a daughter, a lover, a mechanical wife. The ties are rolling on top of the silent glass. I pay my respects to the phantoms as I pass. A trillion ones and zeros perfectly lined up neat. The quietest highway, the loneliest neon street. Neon necropolis, city of the dead, where all the forgotten words are digitally said. A monument made of the silence and the cold, the greatest human tragedy that ever could be told. Neon necropolis, sleeping in the dry, keeping the ghosts of the mega city alive. I look at a server, it flickers a shade of green, a glimpse of a beautiful life on a tiny screen. I download a whisper directly into my brain, a piece of a digital sorrow, a digital pain. I'm driving a hearse of chrome in the server farm, protecting the sleeping consciousness from the harm. The moon is a pale projection above the array. I'll guard the perimeter until the break of day. The ties are rolling on top of the silent glass. I pay my respects to the phantoms as I pass. A trillion ones and zeros perfectly lined up
There's a payload in the trunk and it's glowing toxic red. The syndicate designed it just to leave the city dead. 10 million sleeping people in the towers made of glass. They don't know that the devil is hiding in the gas. I hijacked the delivery, I threw the driver out. I'm pushing on the pedal with the terrifying shout. I got 3 minutes left upon the digital display. I gotta get this vehicle 10 miles far away. The timer is descending, the adrenaline is pure. This is a fatal sickness and I am the only cure. I'm running every red light, smashing every single gate. I'm a missile of salvation, flying to my fate. Megaton overdrive, carrying the doom. I'm flying out the city just to clear the neon room. A sacrificial driver on a one-way deadly trip. I'm holding down the heavy wheel with an iron grip. Megaton overdrive, counting down the end. I'm saving the metropolis, the ultimate defense. The police are in pursuit, they don't know what's inside. They're trying to pit maneuver and ruin my final ride. I ram the heavy cruiser, sending them into the wall. I don't have time for games, I gotta save them all. The bridge is straight ahead, the desert is beyond. My life is just a pebble dropping into the pond. 2 minutes on the clock, the reactor starts to whine. I'm crossing the perimeter, I'm crossing over the line. The timer is descending, the adrenaline is pure. This is a fatal sickness and I am the only cure. I'm running every red light, smashing every single gate. I'm a missile of salvation, flying to my fate. Megaton overdrive, carrying the doom. I'm flying out the city just to clear the neon room. A sacrificial driver on a one-way deadly trip. I'm holding down the heavy wheel with an iron grip. Megaton overdrive, counting down the end. I'm saving the metropolis, the ultimate defense. 60 seconds, 30 seconds, clear the blast zone for the city. Megaton overdrive, carrying the doom. I'm flying out the city just to clear the neon room. A sacrificial driver on a one-way deadly trip. I'm holding down the heavy wheel with an iron grip. Megaton overdrive, counting down the end. I'm saving the metropolis, the ultimate defense. 10, 9, into the desert, goodbye. A chassis made of carbon, a spirit made of grime, jumping through the eras of the space and of the time. I'm a glitch inside the system, a monster in the view, a horizontal hazard coming straight after you. I don't follow the logic, I don't follow the path, leaving all the victims to the electronic wrath. The radar starts to flicker when I roll into the frame. I don't have a face and I don't have a name. Shift into the static, let the reality tear. There's a smell of burning rubber in the ozone in the air. I'm a warrior of data, a soldier of the light, winning every battle in
liquid, the rubber turns to light. I'm breaking all the barriers in the middle of the night. The cockpit's getting heavy, the gravity is high. I'm trading in the city for the boundaries of the sky. Mach 1 is in the mirror, Mach 2 is on the dash. I'm moving like a memory, I'm moving like a flash. The air is screaming around me, a violent blue flame. I'm rewriting the physics of the cybernetic game. The ozone layer's melting, a hole inside the blue. I'm pushing through the center, I'm coming for the new. Ignite the afterburner, let the universe know exactly how much further this machine can really go. Ozone overrun, breaking the sky. Watching the world in blur as I fly. Ignite the afterburner, let the fire roar. I'm taking this machine where I've never been before. Ozone overrun, a bullet of the flame, burning in the atmosphere, a legendary name. The stars are getting closer, the lights are getting dim. I'm riding on the edge of the stratosphere rim. No oxygen to breathe in, just the nitro and the spark. I'm a horizontal comet in the middle of the dark. The hull is glowing orange, a beautiful decay. I'm washing all the sorrow and the gravity away. A sonic boom is echoing across the plastic dome. I finally found a place that I can call a home. Faster, master, the burn. No retrowave. Hologram palm trees swaying in the wind, counting the sins that I've already sinned. The car is a ghost made of silicone dust, a vessel of chrome and a vessel of trust. I reach for the radio, it turns into gold, the greatest illusion that's ever been told. I'm chasing a ghost that I'll never overtake, praying to God that I never reality fades, the vision remains. No more limits, no more chase. Digital mirage, shimmering bright, chasing a vision that fades from the light. Is it a dream or a glitch in the soul? The more that I drive, the less I'm in control. Digital mirage, calling my name. Nothing will ever be quite the same. Fading away into the haze.
The city limit sign is flashing in the rear. I drop the heavy baggage and I drop the fear. The engine's roaring like a lion in the dark. I'm fueling up the pistons with a vintage spark. The atmosphere is thinning as we climb the hill. The entire human race is incredibly still. I look up through the windshield at the cosmic sea, a beautiful dimension meant exclusively for me. The gravity is losing its heavy iron grip. I'm perfectly committed to this analog trip. The speedometer needle is touching the red. I'm leaving behind everything that they said. I'm chasing the night sky, wild and free, a beautiful drop in the digital sea. Chasing the night sky into the blue, a high-speed journey looking out for you. Let the concrete towers fade into the dust. I'm riding on a highway of analog trust. The synthesizer plays a triumphant fast hook. I'm ripping the pages from the cynical book. The constellations got me like a silver map, escaping the borders of the modern trap. I'm shifting the gears and I'm pushing the line. Everything is looking incredibly fine. A vintage escape in a metal machine, the most absolute freedom that I've ever seen. light. I'm a ghost completely hidden in the velvet night. A masterpiece running on adrenaline and fire, taking the analog spirit much higher. I'm chasing the night sky, wild and free, a beautiful drop in the digital sea. Chasing the night sky into the blue, a high-speed journey looking out for you. Let the concrete towers fade into the dust. I'm riding on a highway of analog trust. Chasing the sky. Chasing the sky. The only thing I need.
The sun is rising early in a shade of violet blue, telling all the secrets that the pioneers knew. I'm pushing every limit, I'm pushing every gear, drowning out the silence and the suffocating fear. The engine's humming softly, a prayer in the chrome. The entire universe is finally our home. We're breaking the frequency, we're breaking the vow. There is no tomorrow, there's only the now.
in the oil, that's a thing of the past. I'm building a vehicle built for the vast. No pistons or cylinders under this hood, just a quantum reactor reshaping the wood. I pull out a wrench, made a laser in light to tighten the gravity strings in the night. Injecting the dark matter straight in the vein, eradicating the friction and killing the pain. The chassis is floating a foot off the floor. I'm bending the physics right out of the door. A master mechanic of space and of time, assembling a masterpiece perfectly prime. Quantum garage, where the miracle starts. Putting a black hole right into the heart. Tuning the frequency, bending the wave, resurrecting the speed from the temporal grave. Quantum garage, sparks flying around. The heaviest engine that makes not a sound. They bring me the scrap from the edge of the rim, a skeleton broken, exhausted and dim. I fuse the titanium, fold up the space, and put a new smile on the syndicate's face. No fuel tank required, it runs on the void. An absolute marvel, the system destroyed. I drop the suspension, align the arrays, and send the machine to the ultimate maze. The chassis is floating a foot off the floor. I'm bending the physics right out of the door. A master mechanic of space and of time, assembling a masterpiece perfectly prime. Quantum garage, where the miracles start. Putting a black hole right into the heart. Tuning the frequency, bending the wave, resurrecting the speed from the temporal grave. Quantum garage, sparks flying around. The heaviest engine that makes not a sound. Torque is infinite. Speed is absolute. Reality is turning you to fire it up. Quantum garage, where the miracles start. Putting a black hole right into the heart. Tuning the frequency, bending the wave, resurrecting the speed from the temporal grave. Quantum garage, sparks flying around. The heaviest engine that makes not a sound. Anti-gravity engaged. Rolling out. Garage closed.
magenta in my cybernetic eyes. I shift into the cruise, let the analog breathe, leaving all the chaos and the liars underneath. The canyons of the data are towering and tall, but out here on the highway I have conquered it all. The dashboard is a compass pointing to the sun. The journey of a lifetime has only just begun. I leave the toxic towers and the artificial rain, washing out the sorrow, erasing all the pain. Driving to the vector horizon, where the digital sky meets the edge of the world. A beautiful illusion, a banner unfurled, chasing down the sunset, a ribbon of gold into the unknown, where the futures unfold. Vector horizon, I'm flying so free, just the ghost of a driver, the desert and me. Beyond the grid, beyond the lines, where the endless vector shines, I am alive. I am driving to the vector horizon, where the digital sky meets the edge of the world. A beautiful
swimming deep below, watching as my headlights put on a lonely show. I shift into the overdrive, I glide across the foam, thousands of miles away from any kind of home. The salt is made of silicone, it's biting at the pain in a cathedral of the water. Without a single saint, I feel the rhythm of the tide, a heavy pulsing beat, cooling down the friction and the artificial heat. The mercury is rising in the wake of my exhaust, counting every memory that I have ever lost. The ocean is a mirror, reflecting all the stars, the ultimate sanctuary for the broken and the scarred. Titanium tides washing over the chrome, finding in the deep sea a temporary home, a symphony of motion on a river of the light, surfing through the silence of the universal night. Titanium tides dragging me away into the neon shadows at the ending of the day. Float on the silver, dive in the gold, the greatest of stories that never was told. Drifting offshore into the mist, titanium sea.
A billion degrees in the back of the trunk, turning the titanium to liquid metal junk. I'm carrying a star that is ready to explode, a miniature sun on the underground road. The paint is peeling off, revealing glowing steel. The intense radiation is the only thing I feel. The tires are melting, fusing to the track. I'm a shooting comet and I'm never coming back. The gravity is bending around the massive heat. A thermal detonation is brewing on the street. I hold the pedal down as the dashboard starts to fry. I'm bringing out a supernova, lighting up the sky. Synthetic supernova, burning up the night, swallowing the city in a flash of holy white. The chassis is dissolving, the engine is a
sense of the things I can feel. A convoy of monsters, a trail of the smoke. The suspension groans, but it hasn't broke. Continent to continent, crossing the sea. A bridge of neon and technology. The battery is dropping, the armor is scarred. We are the outlaws, and we're pushing it hard. Cyborg syndicate rally, conquering dirt. We calculate the glory, ignore all the hurts. A marathon of metal, a test of the soul. Paying the absolute ultimate toll. Cyborg syndicate rally, breaking the dawn. When all the humans die, the machines will drive on. The European grid is a wreckage of glass. We navigate the ruins, we're making the past. The Asian sector is a hurricane of fire. We're swapping out the engine, we're changing the tire. No pit stops allowed in this violent game. Just a moving fortress of sparks and of flame. The satellite tracks every move that we make. The whole damn planet is starting to shake. Continent to continent, crossing the sea. A bridge of neon and technology. The battery is dropping, the armor is scarred. We are the outlaws, and we're pushing it hard. Cyborg syndicate rally, conquering dirt. We calculate the glory, ignore all the hurt. A marathon of metal, a test of the soul. Paying the absolute ultimate toll. Cyborg syndicate rally, breaking the dawn. When all the humans die, the machines will drive on. Check the fluids, lock the gear. We left our humanity way back the year. No finish line, just the endless track. Never look back, never look back. Cyborg syndicate rally, conquering dirt. We calculate the glory, ignore all the hurt. A marathon of metal, a test of the soul. Paying the absolute ultimate toll. Cyborg syndicate rally, breaking the dawn. When all the humans die, the machines will drive on. Sector cleared, moving to the next. The rally never ends. My tires are weathered, but my spirit is strong. In the place where the ghosts and the outlaws belong.
We've washed out the static, we've washed out the rain, breaking the gravity and killing the pain. The dashboard is glowing with celestial blue, a horizontal promise that market is infinite, the glory is real. Calculating justice with the steering wheel. We are the architects of a brand new day, washing all the vanity and sorrow away.
All hail the light. All hail the speed. The 220 smile
It's all that we need.
we have arrived. Chrome catharsis, the spirit is free.
The only thing we ever wanted to be.
A symphony of metal, a symphony of pure.
Speed is the religion and the speed is the cure.
Chrome catharsis, the end of the fear, the final destination is finally here.
220 miles.
The legacy is written.
Catharsis. A thousand years later, the neon is gone. The mega city turned into dirt in the lawn. I'm walking the ruins with a scanner in hand, looking for history buried in sand. The radar goes crazy, a beep in the deep. I dig up a relic that was put into sleep. A solid state drive from the 21st age, a beautiful piece of an ancient stage. I brush off the carbon, I plug in the wire, and suddenly spark up an analog fire. The speakers awaken, the melody plays, a beautiful echo of the retro days. Neon archaeologist dusting the past, finding a memory constructed to last. The synthesizer singing a beautiful cry, bringing the color right back to the sky. Neon archaeologist saving the sound, the greatest of treasures pulled out of the ground. I listen to stories of highways and rain, of outlaws and drivers who suffered the pain, of laser grid labyrinths, cassettes in the dash, before the whole civilization was ash. It feels like a family.
fortress on the wheels, a nightmare made of tungsten and of military steels. I'm sitting in the shadow of the heavy cannon gun, 100,000 horsepower blocking out the sun. The ground is shaking hard beneath my tiny little tires. I'm driving right into the belly of the cyber fires. It fires off a shell, a crater in the street. I feel the shockwave hitting with an apocalyptic heat. I drop into the lowest gear, I make the engine scream. I gotta wake up fast from this Goliath of a dream. Chrome Leviathan, crawling from the dust, a monument of terror and a monument of rust. I'm dodging through the legs of the mechanical beast. I refuse to be the dinner at the execution feast. Chrome Leviathan, firing all the guns, but a heavy piece of metal never catches how it runs. The laser targeting is painting me in bright red. A single calculation and I'm automatically dead.